Kia ora, kumusta, and welcome again to our basic Adobe Photoshop tutorial. And today we're going to learn how to create a fire text in Photoshop. And this activity is actually our activity in Apayao State College, which is provided and facilitated by our instructor, Isagani Tabangay. And without further ado, let's begin the step 1 of this tutorial. So the first step is to open Photoshop, of course, and we already have that open in our computer. And the next step is to, and what's next to do? The next thing to do is to create a project which is size 1000 and 720 pixels with 300 pixels per inch resolution. So 1000 and 720. To do that, file, new, 1720. So, and yeah, it should be in pixels and then pixels per inch. Okay. And then save it as last name and then whatsoever. Yep, like that. Text. I'm not putting my name there. Oh, whatever. Our last name. Okay. Let's follow our professor's instructions. Okay, and then step 2, set the background color to black and foreground color to white, and then press Ctrl plus backspace to fill it by the background color. Okay, so to do that, this is the foreground. Look where my mouse pointer is. So this is the foreground, and set it to white. And then the background is already set to black, but just click on that, left click on that, and then select anything black. But the code for black is 00, and for white it's FFFFF. So click OK, and then our professor said Control plus backspace. So press on Control and then press on backspace, and voila, we've just filled our layer, our background with black. Let me just reveal the background. I mean this panel. So it looks like this. Then the next step is step 3. Let's add text with the font Jherome or Chiller. So let's see if we have that. We have Jherome here in our computer as a default. See, I mean, what do you have it built-in fonts in our operating system, I think. But if you don't have it, just go to your browser and type in fontsquirrel.com, or just type in fontsquirrel in the search bar and then add the font name. Okay. Which is Jherome. And then search for that, click. Oh, it is recommended by FontClick, but I found that. Yeah, here it is, fontsquirrel. And then did not Jherome. We don't have it. So if you have other sources, just click on that one, download, and then double click to install, and then you're ready to use it. So I'm not going to demonstrate it anymore because I have it in my computer. So the next step, it says let's add text with the font Jherome or Chiller. I also have Chiller, so let me just show you what Chiller looks like. Chiller. Yep, very ugly. So I like this. I like it more. I like a simpler font, minimalist one. So like that. And then what's next? Oops, sorry. What's next? Yes, let's add design to the text by double clicking in the layer palette. So where's the layer palette? This one. If you don't have it open, just go to window, view, go to window, and then here, layers palette. If I take it off, see, it will not be there. So if I take it on, again, it will be there. So to add that, the layer palette, just go to Windows and then layers, or F7. It says F7. So the shortcut for the layers palette is F7. Okay, remember that one because it makes your life easier if you're going to work as a graphic designer or something that's related to Photoshop in the future. And then double click the text layer, okay, to add the design. So this will bring up the blending options window. So what's next? Click on our outer glow and change the color to F70300 says. So outer glow, the outer glow is here. Check that one and then change the color. To change the color, click this color palette, something here, the small little box here, and then look for this number sign text box at the bottom, then Ctrl V, the copied the code, then press OK. Next, set the opacity to 85. This is the opacity to 85. You just have to type it or adjust it with the scroll bar, but it's gonna make your life difficult if you have the exact values. Then opacity, opacity to 85, and then noise to 6, and then size to 65 here, and then range to 50. So okay, what's next? So we're done with this. Let me just fill this one. Next is select color overlay. Should be here, this one. Just click on that one, and then it says set the color to C something, whatever. Ctrl C, and then click this one to change the color. This box with the color thingy, and then as like before, like the one we did with the outer glow, it's over here. Just paste the code there and then okay. Next, check the satin style, then change the color to 872 D0F, something like that. So satin would be here, and then color, change the color here. Okay, then set opacity to 90, distance to 10, and size to 15, and then now we're done with that. Next we move on to the glow. Click on glow. Where is it? Glow. Inner glow, should be inner glow. Inner glow is here, okay? And then blend mode to color dodge. And then opacity to 95. Then noise to 10. Here's the noise. And then select the center as a source and size to 13. Okay, size is 13. Center as a source. This one here, over here. Okay, we're done. I think we're done with the blending option. So just press OK. So that's how the text looks like now. Excuse me. Now it's Step 1. Now let's drag the background image. So where's the background image? I'll provide that in the link below. I'll be uploading in Google Drive maybe, where the other files from our other activities are located. So for now, for demonstration, open, and this will be the background that we're using. So I'm gonna rename it our background, so you'll know what file name to look for in the Google Drive. Rename background. Open. As you can see, how will you drag it to the this thing that we're working on? So to do that, click this one, the background, and then drag it outside like that. Yes. Again, the people that are asking me to do that, you must open the file first, then click here, and then drag it out. Okay. Now to drag it here, you should select the move tool first, this one. Okay, then click this one, this image, and then drag it here, and then let go of the mouse. Fine. Now it's quite too small, so I want to adjust it, and then Control T, that's shortcut for transform, and then while pressing Shift, and then click here, the bottom right prong, whatever side of it, prong whatsoever, and then make the fire flood the whole working space like that, and then maybe adjust it a little bit to the center, and then to remove the selection, what do you call this, transform mode, just press enter, and the prong size will be gone. That's the indicator that it's not transformed. So let's just rename this one to background. Now the technique here, because I tried it when the next steps, when I tried the next other steps, while the background is here, I mean the fire background is here, it's gonna work on the layer above it also. So let's just drag this here, make it the topmost layer. Okay, for the next step, just make sure that this layer is in the topmost, and then our teacher says, now let's drag the background image. So we dragged that already, it's here in our working space, and then control click on the green channel. So where will you find the green channel? So it's in the layer palette here. So it says layers, channels, and pots. So this is what our professor is talking about. Beside the layer, what do you call this, menu, there's a channels menu beside it, and this is where you will see the RGB, red, green, blue layers, so of the image. So it says control click on the green channel. So control, while pressing control, click on the left click on the green channel. Okay, so by doing so, you will see a selection like this. It will select the green colors in this image. Yes. Now set the pin mode, blend mode to pin light. You cannot do that. We cannot do that yet. So let's do the Control J first. Control J means duplicate. So we're duplicating the green channel in this image. So Control J. As you can see, as you move back to the layers menu, you will see the duplicated layer. So this is it. This is the one. So if we try to close this layer, this is what we duplicated from it. Okay. Now let's toggle this one so that it will not be the visibility. Just toggle the visibility of that one, and then the next process is to add trans opacity to 80. It says 80. So the opacity will be here. You can see it here on 80. And then it says the blend mode should be thin line. So the blend mode is here. This one. Color blend options. Okay. Blending options. Okay, this is where you will find the blending option. Just select the layer first that you're working on, and then this drop down where you will see a normal drop down option. Click that one and then look for pin light here, this one. Voila, so it looks like that. Perfect. Al dente. Now, it says, our teacher says, Ctrl T to transform the duplicate layer, then set opacity to 80. So, we're done with that. We Ctrl T it already to fit our desired size. But if you're not contented with it, just do as you please to adjust it like that. Or maybe Ctrl T on this one. Make it smaller, but I don't like. I like it bigger. Bigger is cooler. Okay, so congratulations. Just Ctrl S and then save. Stop, and then upload it. Give it to Sir, and we're done with the activity.